Oh, here we go. Look at that. That looks awesome. I've had Rachel's help this morning set up Studio 2. Those of you who watched the weekend vlog remember that this was completely empty for MJ's birthday party, and now it's set up back to normal, plus the green screen panorama for some VR videos which I'll film and make tomorrow. Man, I love this thing. So I'm looking forward to setting up some mixed reality in there tomorrow. Thanks, Rach.
Is that better?
It's awesome.
It's nice and bright.
It is, it's so good. And in here, today I'm filming just a general sort of drawing video. I'm actually going to do a bit of a style swap. So I'm going to take, I think for my first experiment with this kind of video, I'm going to take The Simpsons main characters and Rick and Morty main characters and swap their styles. But I want to start off by applying their styles to the Jazza avatar just to sort of experiment with the style features, I guess, before I execute it on the characters. But in setting up, it's been really good because this is the first time I've set up to use my new desk with a filming setup, and I'm loving it. It's so good, especially because I have my wider angle camera, which is now further away from the mural, and I am closer to the camera, which means that I'm going to get a slightly nicer depth of field, a little bit of focus blur, a nicer sort of wider shot. Yeah, it's good. I'm excited. So I'm about ready to get started and just jump into it because I've spent the first part of the day going through and tweaking some edits and then just setting this up. But before I do, I have a few quick little updates. One is regarding streams. So like I said earlier, there won't be a stream this week. Now, next week, Wednesday is out as well. However, I'm going to stream on Tuesday instead of Wednesday so that we don't miss another stream. Now that the news has broken as of a couple of vlogs ago that Kate is pregnant, I can, the stuff hopefully will start to make sense to you now. We're missing this coming Wednesday because we have an obstetrician appointment we're going to Melbourne to do and all that stuff. So it's not like I'm not prioritizing the community, it's just that I'm more prioritizing my family. So I hope you understand now. I hope it makes a little bit more sense. And as for the week after, I have some appointments in Melbourne as well, but I'm going to make sure that I'll stream on Tuesday. So I'm just updating you with that news now, and I'll give you the further details as it comes closer, but it'll be the same time that streams usually are when they were on Tuesdays anyway, which is 9 AM Melbourne time on my Tuesday, which if you're in America will be your Monday afternoon or evening. Anyway, so that's that update. So yeah, it was really nice to see everyone's reactions to the announcement of the pregnancy. We're very excited. I haven't revealed the gender yet. We know the gender, so maybe I can just tease you with that one for a little bit. But for now, I'm just gonna get to work and make a video. Have you ever wondered what Homer Simpson or Rick Sanchez would look like if they were in each other's universes? No? Me neither. But now that I've asked the question, I bet you want to know the answer, and so do I. So let's find out. Okay. I have just finished the recording of the video. I am really happy with this one. I think this will be a lot of fun. I haven't done something like this before, so I look forward to you seeing the result and hopefully, maybe, if you guys like it, doing more of these in the future. Now, I can't show you the result like I said, but I can show you my open experimentation where I took the Jazza avatar and just played with the Simpsons style and the Rick and Morty style, and that's what I came up with. And it was sort of just to get used to drawing in the different styles and finding the features that make them like that. And that's the outcome. And I feel like that's pretty cool. The Jazza avatar. That's my style in the middle. We have Simpsons on the left and Rick and Morty on the right. Anyways, that's it for having recorded that. And I've got about an hour and a half, about an hour left just to tie up some loose ends, upload this stuff, and check some emails and stuff. I just started to record and realised the finished outcome was in the background, so I had to flip that quickly. I'm going to wrap up with two quick questions of the day. One from Slayerpax, who says, I'm okay with traditional art, but I can't seem to draw digitally. Do you have any tips or tricks? It all comes down to acclimatization. If you're not good at something, but you're better at a different version of it, that's because you haven't done enough of it. And if you want to get good at it or feel more comfortable with it, just do more of it. So if you're used to traditional art and you're uncomfortable with digital art, you are an artist. It's just a different area of art, but it's a similar mechanism in terms of how it uses your creativity and your flow. So just do it excuse you. Just do it until you're comfortable with it and you have more fun with it. It just takes time. Another quickie from Eden Tube, who says, at what age should I get a tablet and more expensive things like Copic markers? I think that's a matter of two things. First is budget. So it depends on what financial position you're in. If you're employed, if you're a child and your parents have sort of some money that they can get you some gifts, or if you're a little more strapped for cash, that's obviously a part of the equation. And then the second thing is what place you're at artistically. It's less about your age and more about your creative position and experience. Having good quality artistic equipment is less of an age and rite of passage, like, oh, I've turned 16, I need a digital tablet now. It's more about where you're at. I used a crappy pad tablet until I outgrew it and saved up and got a better digital display tablet, but it was still a crappy digital display tablet. When I was about 15 is when I moved to that. But that would have been the transition if I was in my mid-20s and was at the same stage creatively. It's about where you're at. And if you've outgrown cheap markers, Copics may be the thing you want to use, but then it comes down to that first factor. So maybe you need to get a job, or maybe you need to borrow some money off your parents or a family member, or get a present request and put it out there to the universe and see what happens. But it varies from person to person, but I think it's less about age and more about where you're at and what you can afford. Anyways, that's it for today, everyone. I've had a lot of fun making this video, had a bit of fun chilling out, and as you saw teased, there's going to be a bit of virtual reality coming tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.